Okay, here's hoping that doesn't happen again. Oopsie, no one saw that, right? Just a little crash in the middle of good old fashioned mushroom stream. What would it be without a little crash in there, right? Okay. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Let me also just repost the thing. Make everyone knows I'm live and not have the incorrect link. Why did it? Oh my god. Today's been I'll get into it. Today's been a tribulations, trials and tribulations. This day has been for me. There we go. Okay. It's live now. All right, wonderful. Um yeah. I mean, I woke up super bit low. Okay, hold up. Let me how's that? I turned up the mic a tad. Thank you, Space Shadow. Um But yeah, today was a rough day, man. I woke up. I woke up pretty well. I had a pretty good night's rest. But then I was cleaning a glass, and then I dropped the fucking glass while I was cleaning it, and then I had to clean glass off the floor instead of in the sink. So that wasn't fun. Uh, and yeah, stream crashed unfortunately. But we're back. It won't crash again. It definitely will not crash again. Um, yeah, anyways, that's not important. What is important, my GOAT future is unfortunately potentially washed. That's what we're going to be finding out today. I already went over all of this, but we'll just kind of quickly speed through it again. Pretty varied track list ratings here. We've got some green, some red, a lot of more red in the latter half, which makes you a little nervous. But still, it's a Future album, so I'm going to be pretty excited. Regardless, Future is one of my favorite trap artists. Probably my favorite trap artist, I would say. Like, I don't know, just something about his voice and like his approach to making stuff have always found very captivating, even if the character he portrays is pretty, problematic. Okay, I turned it up even more, and I'm also gonna put my mic a little bit closer. Let me know how that is. But yeah, we will get into it now. I mean, I think that's all we have to go over for the intro here. And like I said, am on a bit of a time crunch as is usual. But yeah, we'll get into track number 1 here. Frickin' interview. Hello, me. Meet the real me. White people love telling you some of his covers are stock photos. That is true. I think most of his covers are stock photos, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, we did it! Freedom of speech! Yeah! Oh my god, are we gonna get a political Future album here? I heard someone say freedom of speech in the background. That anytime someone says freedom of speech, you know they're gonna come through with the worst take imaginable.
Bro can't go past the door, we got on bun on Fed papers. Pay the M off to the judge, I'm stepping in alligator. Fuck a hater, fuck a traitor, ready to go on a caper. Soon as I came up off them bills, nigga was calling me Slater. People in the Mexico, I was serving dope at a hot box. Perfect Monty, hard top, cooking white sauce. Who having acid cat? Who got a whole trap hat? It candy coated Pluto.
Alright, so right off the bat, I'm gonna say, delivery here not really doing much for me, and I feel like Modern Future has had kind of this issue. Also, this is gonna be really hard to do this, like, reaction while this fucking cover. This cover is making me so uncomfortable. The way he's staring at me, bro, I don't like it. Because he's just, like, I'm giving my critiques of the album, and he's staring at me like... But yeah, like vocally speaking, I feel like he's not doing as much as he can be. He's kind of in like a Young Thug situation almost, where I feel like he kind of phones it in a little bit when it comes to the delivery. And I find Future's vocals and delivery such a big reason why he's such a fun rapper to listen to, because he can just kind of say anything and make it sound cool because he's just got such a cool voice. But here it's kind of dead, honestly. And this is the highest rated song of the album. I'm worried, gang. Yeah, it does look like the Hurry Up Tomorrow cover. I did see an edit of this where they put the fucking penis shadow over him like they did with The Weeknd. That's tough, man.
Oh, this bitch can't leave me. Fuck a skeezer. I'm jumping on jet with the diesel. Rolling a reefer from the beeper. I'm a achiever. So geeked up. I'm posted up with tweakers. Put on was hustling elementary, nigga, before I was famous. Put on presidential, blick on me just like a gangster. Oh no, I go in my bag, ain't got nothing but cash in. Rocky, I can buy about it. ASAP, nigga, ain't with none of the belt. Drug money with the odor, Pluto smell.
I like that ad lib where he was like, ASAP. Kind of Weeknd-esque.
ASAP, nigga, ain't with none of the belt. Drug money with the odor, Pluto smell like coke now. Little bitty local joker, I can fuck your hoe now. Got that blade on me, that's a cut, I'm ready to cut a nigga. Man in the grass like a snake, I'm ready to slime a nigga. Cut out that murder zone, I'm king and shit on that demon shit. I can't say no names no more, my dog got 10 or more. Cartel pulling up on me, I'm not the average Joe. I was born in zone 6, nigga, I took my own stick. Cooling off in Eliante, I got heat, nigga. 100 chains on, the first nigga put my hood on. Speak my name wrong, blew an M, throwing a ring on. Foreign exchange on me, China white, Hong Kong. Talking Chinese, what you doing? Talking Chinese, Lil' one flipping, Jackie Chan, gangland, we don't respect the gang tag. Jackets line up at the door like fast food. Can't sugarcoat this shit, fuck an interview.
Song title. I'm scared this will be the peak of the album. Me too. Also, that was pretty quick though, all things considered. And I did like it as it went further on. I feel like Future's delivery got a little bit more interesting throughout it. So I liked it a decent bit. I don't know what he was talking about where he said wah talking Chinese, wah wah, and then wah talking Chinese, ya ya. I didn't really get that part, but that's okay. But yeah, that was the highest rated song in the album. So we're gonna see if there's anything a little bit better. Apologies for the yawn. It wasn't even that boring. I don't know why I'm yawning at it. But yeah, swiftly moving onward. Actually, before I move on, I do want to say what I want from this album, right? It's called The Real Me. The picture is just a nice picture of Future, just kind of staring at the camera, like very vulnerable, you know, little submissive. I'm hoping this is a more vulnerable album from Future, lyrically speaking. Like I said in my community post, I feel like this could have been like a spiritual successor to Hendrix, kind of maybe a softer R&B, like Future kind of crooning record, where he talks about like, you know, relationships and maybe heartbreak and, you know, more personal stuff. Because I feel like Future does have a good way of rapping about that. Like even his more recent songs like Worst Day. I mean, I know that song's pretty old now, but like just something so simple about him just saying Valentine's Day, the worst day, got too many to please. That's like, it's a very memorable hook, and it's such a Future like line. So I'm hoping we get some stuff like that's like quintessential Future, kind of like toxic, vulnerable stuff like that, you know. But I mean, judging by the first track, maybe not. That was just kind of a generic, you know, banger. Not bad, but like pretty, you know, we've done this intro a million times. It feels like there's no difference between this and like I think Teflon Don is the name of the intro on Mixtape Pluto, right? But get into track 2 now. The song title is 1-2, just under 2 minutes. Also, these tracks are pretty damn short too. We've got a lot of sub 2-minute ones. Oh wait, I just realized that's a Freddy Krueger interpolation, right? The 1-2 Freddy's coming for you, 3-4. He's knocking on your door. However that goes. Which that's a good reference because he says in Monster, "I'm a young Freddy Krueger. I promote prostitution." That's pretty good.
Tag on a nigga hoe. Got the gayest bitches at the door. Every day look like the night.
Sorry, there's something really funny about bragging about how gay the women that are at your door are. got the gayest bitches at the door. The gayness is like a spectrum where it's like more gay is better to Future. That's interesting. Is that problematic? Like, that's probably problematic, but that's such a unique way of being problematic. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Take these hoes down and do them bad. Diamonds tangled up on me, they see it. Got that FN on me, I'm tweaking. Monaco, I'm turned up out the way. Got the Russian mouth with me today. Translate the yacht communication. Drop head, rolls, rush relation. Bag of dirty money falling out the trunk. Get these bitches everything they want. Bet she living upper echelon. Shooter hit the case from uniform. Ain't no stressing about it, nigga dangerous. Bunch of millionaires, gang banging.
You don't got internet?
Illuminati, ain't it? Hit the sissy, now she ready to spank. Put them chocolates on and wipe his face. Poet leaning gave away the ace. They believe in niggas demonstration. We succeeded over elevated.
Oh, so this is a chorus. Oh, it's one called 1, 2. That makes sense. Quiet though.
7, 8, make sure all the money scratch. 1, 2 Ferrari trucks, we got the juice. 3, 4, maybe truck back with hoes. 5, 6, 10 chains on your head. I say 7.
I just realized track 7's called Konnichiwa. Oh god, I'm really worried, guys.
Man, bitches on play. 1, 2 different drugs.
Wait, this is it. We're not even gonna get another verse.
5, 6 niggas ready to take the hit. 7, 8 mad bitches on.
I would've liked another verse on this one. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's ASMR. Keep bringing us going. Back from the future. That song was so short. I liked it more than fucking Interview, honestly, but it was just so short. I wish we got another verse in there. I'll give it a like, though. Yeah, some good energy in the first verse. I actually did like the chorus a decent bit. It got a little repetitive, I would say, but I thought the interpolation was cool. But yeah, I feel like not too much to say with either of these tracks so far. This is probably the most like bog standard a Future album could start with. Not bad, because again, I do like Future's music, so it's not like he's coming out with like bad stuff, just very like nothing new. So yeah, we'll get to track 3 now. No Misery. Pretty cool name.
The trap genre, and that whole genre of rap, and they try to discredit it or make it bigger than what it is. And I listen to a lot of the artists, and one thing I can't say is Future has a certain
this is a sample of Andre 3K talking to Future during he did a documentary, I believe, for The Wizard. Interesting. That's what Genius says, at least. I was gonna say it sounds like Andre, but like super fucked up.
What he's doing, and you can call it soul, you can call it whatever, but to me it comes off as pain. That's where it comes.
We're getting something vulnerable here, right? Come on,
now
with this intro, we're getting some crooning.
The pain, and we all on edge watching it.
Oh, for sure, right? Come on. This is the most crooning Future shit I've heard.
Your numbers are 1 and 7. I'm trying to tell you like an ace. One of the members are one of the only never need.
I think he's had 10 years on him.
They watching they copy me, did everything I
think Andre's 50 and Future's 40, right?
Diamond record came to find me. $1 trillion niggas couldn't find me. Shorty barely even know me. She popping up on me while I'm fried. Outside of my body, trying to get a baby inside. Place blame on me, what a shame on me. You a bad bitch, no matter wherever you stay.
So that first verse there, it sounded nice, but the vocal delivery was a little strange. It didn't really sound like Future to me, like or maybe like the vocal effects or something. Pretty interesting though. Let's hear how this chorus ends too. Hi Kelsey, how's it going? Wait, yeah, this is apparently also 808s. This is apparently Future, but this sounds like fucking Travis. And then, yeah, these tribal drums, this is straight out of either Yandhi or, like, 808s. That drop was really strong. Very simple, almost ambient, like synths in the background. Wow, okay. I wonder if the ad-libs are Future as well. Also, I mean, like, you know, peak, like, this is such a, it's simple, but this is, like, again, such a future, like, thing to rap. Never fuck her better than I can, like, come on. Or than I do, he says. That's actually even crazy. Than I do implies that it's already happened. That's crazy. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm curious if these ad-libs are also him. It sounds a lot like Travis Scott, so I could totally see it being Travis, but good vocal performance regardless, whoever it is. Yeah, Droy should try it. It sounds like Droy should try it, the hook. That's another like for me. I think this one was my favorite. It's weird though. These songs are like going really quickly to me. It feels like this one had a little bit more to give, you know? But yeah, that was a really nice one. This is kind of what I want to hear for the rest of this album, I think. Kind of like slower R&B tinged. I mean, I don't even know if I'd go as far as to say it's R&B tinged. It was more just kind of like an ambient, like melodic rap song. Also, that's crazy that one only has a 61. That was definitely my favorite so far. But granted, you know, I like the R&B stuff from Future. When it comes to like making okay, this is gonna be a little hard to explain. I think Future has a higher ceiling when it comes to making bangers, like, you know, March Madness, you know, other DS2 stuff like Stick Talk, what's it called? Fuck Us Some Commas, you know, bangers, right? He has really high highs, but he also has much lower lows when it comes to those. Whereas R&B, I feel like the worst an R&B Future song to me is a little boring. And like some are, but then again, he does have Codeine Crazy, which is like more melodic and, you know, like. Also, wait, yeah, no Ken Carson. I saw that. Kenny, come on, what are we doing? I wouldn't have reacted to it anyways, but wow, fake he's really taken up Cardi's footsteps by lying to his fans, right? Or I don't know if I shouldn't say that. I don't know if he ever confirmed that he was dropping today. Anyway, getting distracted again. Sorry. Track number 4, California Girls. Shout out Katy Perry, who Future probably has a song with, if I'm not mistaken. Nice sample here. Wait, Kelsey, are you saying this one was your favorite or No Misery? Because this one, I mean, this one I'm liking the sound of a lot too.
Cause they always in the store. Know you got the body, make me wanna sing. I can start a cult the way they follow me. So many bitches all around the world, like California girls. So many bitches all around the world, like California girls.
All around the. Am I stupid? Wouldn't California girls not be from all around the world? Would they be from California? Or is this? I'm trying to think. California girl. She doesn't say. Wait. Does Katy? I don't know. I think I'm just stupid. And Katy Perry says something around the world. No Misery. Got you. I'm liking this one a lot too, though. Honestly, the singing is pretty nice for me here.
Pussy curly hair from Lebanese. Push up in my cock, she won't get off her knees.
Wait, okay, sorry. Bomb pussy curly hair from Lebanese. That doesn't from Lebanon. Lebanese is the a person is Lebanese if they are from Lebanon. That doesn't work. And then worshiping my cock, she won't get off her knees. Come on, brother. Like, that's the kind of line where, I mean, Future might be the only artist I'll give a pass to, because, like, that's, like, his whole thing, right? But, come on. Like, I'm gonna say it. He's, like, 42 now. You should not be saying shit like that.
From the sun up to the sundown, that's the energy.
The drums are off Cool Summer.
Made it disappear,
or you're just thinking similar.
Italian girl, she coming 2 for 1. She just ate me so good, I got her body done. My Yolanda girl, I call her Mr. York. California girls, they always in the store. Know you got the body, make me wanna sing. I can start a cult the way they follow me. So many bitches all around the world, all around the world, like California girls. So many bitches all around the world, all around the world, like California girls. United Kingdom girl, she treat me like a king. The way she rap.
So I just caught this whole song is just gonna be girls from different locations. United Kingdom girl. I'm sorry, I'm also looking at the lyrics ahead. I'm really afraid of what he's about to say.
Name that Lamborghini. She brought me bubble bells, smashes like Bugatti. Get drunk off the martini, little porn star. Could you be from Cape Town? Tripping.
Alright, you know what, Craig? I am gonna say too, this song to me, this actually does fit the title The Real Me. This does feel like, I know it doesn't really make sense because it's not necessarily personal, but like this is like a very Future song to me, where he's just rapping about different, like the different women that he has all around the world. It's very simple, like I said, but this feels like, I don't know how to even describe it, but it just feels like something about the way he raps about it is very unique, almost. Like I feel like if I don't explain it well, I'm just gonna be glazing for the sake of glazing, and maybe just because I am like a future glazer. But like, I don't know, dude. I feel like the vibe here is very like singular to Future, even though the subject matter isn't necessarily the most like original. 2018 best song. I think you're trolling, brother. Like that's the lowest rated one album of the year, but who knows? I've had disagreements with it before. Or sorry, brother, sister, or NB.
Fountain, type of mouth that move mountains. Oh,
type of mouth that move mountains.
California, cause they always in the store. Know you got the body, make me wanna sing. I can start a cult the way they follow me. So many bitches all around the world, all around the world, like California girls. So many bitches all around the world, all around the world, like California girls.
I'll give that one a like. I actually think we're 4 for 4 right now. Yeah, I mean, like, I get what you're saying too about like, cause Coding Crazy is also, I feel like, just different level. Like that, I feel like there's a good case for that being just the best trap song like ever. But I mean, even in something like Coding Crazy, he's just kind of more talking about, like, the most personal it gets is problems with women and then drug addiction, which I have a feeling we're gonna get in here. But like, yeah, I just feel like as long as we get a lot of lines that are really like Future centric and like explain the character of Future well, I'll be pretty here for it. But yeah, I like that one a lot too. I feel like we're on a really strong streak, or maybe not like really strong. All of these have been like 7s-ish to me, but like, yeah, almost pretty all right as well. I like all these songs so far is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Let's see if we can keep the streak. Tank Top Pluto, track number 5. This one's got to be a banger, right? Yep. Second highest rated as well. Also, I don't know. Are we gonna get some features? He said hidden features, but this also could be the kind of album where there's no features.
Count up the money, gon' take all day. 8 rings on me like Paco crazy. Holding up the bitch, new wrist, okay. One-on-one nigga gon' have my way. Forever done made that, came back rolls. Trap out apartment, I'm gripping the pole. Run to the money, gotta run through a check. Vacate birthday, gotta go jet. Y'all don't know how to do it, but get it. I'm going bigger than ever, little bitch. I'm going Morocco, you gotta be on the list. Hop on the global, a script with a stick. I got a pop on the storm on different. I'm going narco, shit getting hit. Hold on, I got that platinum strong. Hold on, I'm rockin' white, we get it. Tank top, Pluto. 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 Chocolate chain, get at your dog. That's my bitch, get at your hoe. 200 bitches, I'm missing their cars from all over the world. You know I'm the GOAT. My smile is so poppin', I burp. One stone on my chain cost a purse. It's the clarity stone this first. I want this color stone, no lab. Think I'm a shooting in the bin, like, don't you confuse them cold and nice. I got 3, man.
Oh, no more whistle? Come on, bro.
Hold on.
He's teasing us.
Tank top, put on.
Yo, that was sound.
Tank top, put on. Tank top, put on. Hold on. Tank top, put on. Tank top, put on. Tank top, put on. Tank top, put on.
I can't believe I just said he's teasing us with the whistle. That's I can't believe I just said it again.
Tank top, put on. Count up the money, gonna take our day. 8 rings on me like Paco crazy. Holding on the bitch, new bitch, okay. One-on-one nigga, gonna have my weight. Tank top, put on.
Alright, well, that was Tank Top Pluto. That is gonna be the first skip for me, I think. Just kind of didn't really go anywhere. And the beat didn't drop as it wasn't as hard as I expected it to be. Kind of crazy to me that that's the second highest rated on Album of the Year. But I think I need to learn. I just gotta stop caring about the scores because I vehemently disagree with so many of the scores on there so many times. But it's like addicting, you know what I mean? Because it's like fun to know like what's coming up. But I don't know. My own personal struggles with the website, you know, that's irrelevant. Yeah, it felt like vocally didn't really do that much, and you know, beat wasn't that good. I like the intro a little bit, but like, you know, I was expecting a little bit, maybe even a like faster tempo could have helped. It was very slow to me, but yeah, getting to track 6 now. Wait Up. I'm guessing this is another banger. Like, get your weight up so we can fight.
Now we can sit here and reflect on what to do.
We got a sample from The Bottom Line by Glenn Campbell.
Dividing me and you.
Anthony Samplitano strikes again. I definitely didn't just read that off Genius. This better drop into like a really nice beat here. I hope they like still implement the strings or something in the sample here.
Woo. I'm needing you out of transport this gas. Pull an 18 with a load to her mess. I'm needing you out of transport this gas. Pull an 18 with a load to her mess. Pop out that knot in my digital dash. Send out the word that went in the smash. Brand new convertible, loaded, no crabbing. Order for plan, I got motion no traffic. Louis V threads go well with the paddock.
Yeah, those strings really add a lot here.
Making it happen, I'm not doing ratting.
It's like without the strings here, like this drum pattern is such a Future's done the same drum pattern like a million times, especially on Mixtape Pluto. It felt like the ATL Jacob like drums were just over and over and over again. Actually, or no, TM88. This isn't even ATL Jacob on this track, but this kind of style of drums regardless. But the strings add so much. It's just that nice little bit of meat that the instrumental needs to keep it interesting.
Sporadic, more like automatic. Get out in traffic, go step and get at it. Straight off the bottom, the floor like a magnet. Get to that money, done made it a habit, man.
Yeah, that drum drop is so like common.
Cake up, dog. Got your hate up, dog. I can't fuck with y'all. Stay out ripping, dog. Big old stepping, dog. Fuck you thinking, dog. Leave you stinking, dog.
This is the chorus apparently.
Put that basket, dog.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. This was a little bit of like a loss in energy here. Even the beat got less energetic.
Can stash it in the house, I'm stashing it.
I get it, it's trying to be more kind of cold-blooded and menacing here. I don't know.
Pick up my car, coke hat, and whipped it up some more. Got 2 so you got whippets. You can come and join. I pay her, get the tummy tuck. When I snatch the venom door. Got heroin in my cup, smell it coming up.
Got heroin in my cup? Damn, like I don't. How many heroin bars have we gotten from Future? I mean, usually it's like lean, perks, oxys, alcohol, maybe some weed in there. Heroin is not cocaine. Heroin is that's not very common. I mean, you can't really do heroin without dying a lot of the time. So like, I get it, but yeah, new drug unlock for Future. Jokes.
Let's just line the whole nigga up. Built the ass inside the club. Pirates had a fork on me. 7 in the morning.
Oh, okay, well that's crack
like a
reference, I guess.
Going jail for it.
Should we do a tally on how many different substances Future mentions? That could be fun.
Pull off in a whole nother one. 1,700 hearts. Got my weight up, dog. Got my cake up, dog.
Yeah, this This is definitely a carry my production one.
I can't fuck with y'all. Stay
Trap
out
artists can
ripping,
realize that they have
dog.
something
Big
when
old
they want the
stiffin',
genre to
dog.
stay alive. Yeah, I mean,
Fuck you thinking, dog?
I do want to, I'll give my overall thoughts, I think, on the trap genre, depending on how I take this album, of course, but yeah, trap's definitely not in a very good place right now. But I feel like that is natural of most genres, and, you know, give it maybe, like, even something like 5 more years, and we'll probably get some, like, trap revival. I know that sounds crazy, but, like, you know, people kind of harkening back to, like, the 2010s kind of sound. But, you know, Rage is really where it's at right now, I guess. You know, I feel like that's where we're getting the most creativity in rap, for sure. Rage, like, electronic adjacent stuff. But, you know, that's not to say that people can't still make good trap records.
Leave you stinking, dog.
And this album's nowhere near bad so far.
Putting that basement, dog.
So,
Knocking money off, I'm knocking that money off. Can stash it in the house, I'm stashing in the loft. Got cocaine in the wall, my blood pick up my car.
Now we can sit here and reflect on what to do.
okay. Sorry, shouldn't have done that. I definitely mistimed that. The song ended right as I started chewing, and I couldn't talk about my thoughts on that song. Oh wait. Yeah, that's true too. With like certain trap artists have pivoted to Rage. I think, like, you know, obviously Cardi is the major example. Even, you know, like, but it's different because, like, Drake is the kind of artist where he'll just hop on anything that's popular. So I wouldn't ever call Drake a trap artist. You know, he doesn't, like, embody trap, but he's made trap songs before, right? I mean, like, Thug is washed, you know, unfortunately. Trippie Redd, I guess. I mean, he kind of started some of the Rage stuff. Uzi, unfortunately, a little washed. I like some of his dance stuff, but again, this isn't meant to be like a whole, like, essay on the current state of trap. Sorry, I keep getting distracted, man. Anyway, track 7. Well, actually, sorry, I should give my my thoughts. Wait Up, beat carried for sure. Performance got a little boring. I don't know if beat carried enough for me to actually make the song a like, unfortunately. So I think that's gonna be another skip for me. But it was pretty decent overall. Like, maybe decent's a bit of a strong word, but yeah. Okay. Track number 7, Konnichiwa. We got Wheezy, ATL Jacob, Mike Waves, and Rush D on production. Oh. Pretty,
Konnichiwa, just went Capiche while in Japan. Having anxiety hoes, I got anxiety hoes, I'm high demand. I got love for them, it ain't no trolling, them can't go for bait. Having Pluto problems, me don't do no problem having cake. I'm gon' dump on them, gon' be a domino, won't get my cut. Bitch ain't seeing me, bitch ain't gon' pee on me, you stupid slut. Having Twitter hoes.
What? Bitch ain't seeing me, bitch ain't gonna pee on me, you stupid slut. I didn't think that she would.
Having a few of them hoes, don't have my way. Back in the baddest ones, I bet the baddest ones all over the state. Got the Spanish hoe, got all the Manish hoes trying to come through clock. For the love of me, bitch drinking on bubbly, then suck my cock. I got the heady first, don't get spaghetti first, and come through roads. Speak of issue while we got the streets.
I didn't even really catch it. The ski. Yeah, I like that though. It's a good reference. Dude, where's Roddy Ricch? We're supposed to get a new Roddy Ricch album, and I was actually pretty excited for it. Maybe it's out. Who fucking knows, actually. Wait, is it out? The Navy album. No, of course it's not out. Bro, come on. I know Roddy Ricch fell off, but, like, he was kind of on a nice little, like, second wind with those singles.
Without nobody told, can't from hand-me-downs, young
Also,
niggas.
that drum thing, the exact same thing the last song. Just
It down, you can't be hating. I go overload, I get in that other mode, I'm going crazy. No authority, ain't no authority. Went up your car, went from door to door. Soon as we shipped the load, went about the block. Fresh than Dapper done, I'm getting my stumping on one in the head. Smacking on top, mother putting a top shot in your chest. This like 3 of them, I'm having 3 of them laying in my bed. Take a niche while you speak a niche while you get a chick.
did he say konnichiwa? You speak konnichiwa? Does he think that's the language? Does he think konnichiwa is the name of the language? Future's into urine conformed. I know that's a typo, but that's really funny.
I for the African bitch in Japan, her say konnichiwa. I for the English shot in Japan, the bitch say konnichiwa.
Yeah, right. I think I've just given up at this point. That's
I just went to DC, number P Street, catalog cheat sheet. Came out of the East, peanut butter gold seats, swerve through Spurs ski, passed out a neat free, cash on my soul sleeves, talking about ski, talking about peace ski.
I like that
talking
in
about
the instrumental, like the that was pretty cool.
I just went knee deep, then I went T-ski. You hope can't leave ski. Put up in VVs. Funny be talking this out of nigga with a bag pop. Heard me as
Yeah, it was like announced like back in 2024 or some shit. Like
most of these boys scared.
I had it like written down for like March.
I got a North flip.
I just have to pick the land, man. It's never come out. Alright, that was Konnichiwa. I think by the fact that you could tell we were kind of talking about other shit for the entire song that I didn't really like that one. Very boring to me. Future's delivery, Some funny lines in there. I mean, some questionable lines like the P bar. That was interesting. That kind of reminded me of his legendary one where he says "put it in her butt, made her pee pee." But yeah, that one was pretty generic, all things considered. So we're kind of on a what's the opposite of a hot streak? I guess a cold streak. Let's see if we can pick it up with track number 8, Trench Coat. Shortest one on the album too. 1 minute 46 seconds. Alright, dropped way faster than I thought it would.
I ain't gonna play with you, nigga. I'm tell you how I'm coming.
Jacob.
Fuck around, drop the dog on your head.
I'm not checking out the new Slayer yet. I think I'm gonna do that right after. I heard it's really good. Underscore Sam
Period, ice on your head, say shish. Trench coat, pink coat, mink coat, shish. I forgive BM on meds. I gave my BMs away.
I fuck you, bitch. That was a funny ad lib. Also, I really like this inflection where he just says sheesh at the end. It's a good like little vocal delivery there. This is pretty good so far.
Trench coat, pink coat, mink coat, shit.
Mostly like vocal
niggas made meals off my old flows, woo. Some niggas fell in love with my old hoes, woo. Ain't gonna get in the club with this gun, nigga, who? They gon' clear the way, ain't gotta tell security, boo. Wet son, nigga, wet son. They can't wait till they wet son. Stay with the gloves, nigga, mask up. Broad day, jump down and wet son. All these niggas know the clue. Put up, they can wait to kill you. Got a leather couch on the floor. My granny house used to be a drugstore. Prevent. Fuck around, drop the dog on your head. Ooh. Throw a few Cubans on the bad beat. Ooh. Might cause havoc, would kill tick. Ooh. Period, ice on your head, say shish. Trench coat, pink coat, mink coat, shish. I forgive BM on meds. I gave my BMs away.
That's really funny.
Trench coat, pink coat, mink coat, shish.
Really nice beat too. I feel like the 808s are doing a lot of heavy lifting here. It's got an interesting like pace to it too. Just lasted. Also, just heard a little bit of a drop there, but lasted a great amount of time too for how short it was. That was a good one. Good pick me up there. I felt like some of the inflections there from Future were pretty good. Production, like I said again, was pretty interesting. Even though it's kind of similar, like percussive elements with like the same 808, and I get it, right? It's probably the same producers across pretty much every track, so obviously there's going to be some consistency there. But yeah, like they're just something as simple as changing the kind of pace of the song and the rhythm. I feel like gives it a lot more interesting ideas to work with, right? Getting to track 9 now, Snow and Skyami. Apparently this one it was like leaked or something, or like previewed. I've heard a lot of talk about this one. So we're gonna see. Kind of messy instrumental.
It's snowing in Skyami in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyami. It's snowing in Skyami in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyami. It's snowing in Skyami in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyami.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. So Snow Skyami was originally teased alongside a teaser that includes shots from Miami. That's actually okay. That's actually a pretty good flip there, because he's saying it's snowing in Skyami. I mean, it's not actually. It's raining, but he made it snow because he's making it rain, but it was rain, so it's snow. It's cold. Like diamonds or like drugs or something. So it's snow.
Snow bunnies all in Miami, and they know
Or that
they
Snow
the
Bunnies,
Grammy.
yeah.
Shorty gonna pull up no pain.
Does Future have a Grammy? I think he does. Does he have a Grammy? For King's Dead, right? He has a Grammy. I think King's Dead won a Grammy for like best rap performance. So pretty good line there. I'm drinking lean at the Grammy. I guess he also has a song with Drake called Grammys too, so he probably does.
You know you gonna do it for nothing. Came up finessing him licks. You know how this pimpin' shit get. Cut up the wrist with the gleam, and I got these eaters on deck. Fuck on these freaks on my team. I pass all these hoes on the James.
Best melodic
Hit a little bitch in the lobby.
best
I
rap
had her screaming my
performance
name.
nominations, though.
Fucking this thoughtless and bloodhound Jeff with all my chains. I should have put her on fence to the way she was giving me brain. I got to beat in the studios.
Yeah, I would honestly. I don't know. I feel like I'd have to think about this take more, but I feel like generally speaking, Drake features on Future songs are better than Future features on Drake songs. So I would actually be pretty hyped for a Drake feature on here. Travis Scott as well. I mean, yeah, the lack of features here I feel like is a big missed opportunity. Like, unfortunately, Future's one of those artists where I feel like he can't carry an album this long without having some features. It's really, he's not gonna do anything like crazy, like any concept or anything like that. Like, you know, because we're kind of flipping back and forth. We had some tracks that were like personal and more like kind of R&B twinged, but like other ones are more kind of just generic bangers here, like this one especially. So like if you're not gonna do anything with this cover and title, put some features on, give it a stacked feature list. Your Future, you probably can get like Kendrick on this or something, you know. But you know, without features, it's also, if you're gonna say who you think featured on my album and then have no features, come on, like you're pump faking.
I got these hoes ready to crash out because of all this fame. Pimpin', I need to teach classes. I'm going in Hall of Fame. She faking a relationship with me. I don't even know her name. I made a snort Skyami. Shawty gonna pull up no penny. Pull out the bottle, no nanny. I'm drinking lean out the Grammy. I'm having way more hoes and bitches than Nick Cannon. And I get.
I'm having way more hoes and bitches than Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, of course, having, I think he has 15 kids? 12 with 6 different. Wait. They did the math. Oh my god. They did the math. Nick Cannon is a rapper, very well known as a ladies' man, and has 12 children with 6 different baby mamas. Future has 8 children, but with all different baby mamas. So he has not only less children, but more BMs. That's pretty crazy, the ratio there.
Way more litty, yeah, and I get way more fresh. It's snowing in Skyami in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyami. It's snowing in Skyami in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyami. It's snowing in Skyami in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyami.
Chromacopia.
I pop a pill and a half, and I'm putting these hoes to bed. I done stepped on so many bitches, I shouldn't have no legs. I got these white bitches going crazy, major head. I got her down on her knees like she been praying for sins. I might just bend this shit over while she was eating up her friend. I got a gang of these vibes, they going, I'm flying them in. Breathing 4 at a time, I put her arch in their spine. We go to Booba Trap VIP, I'm trying to be in disguise.
Yeah, I'm with you. I just think the annotation does funny a lot of the time.
I got a gang of them padded little bills ready to slide. I got so many of these all of my hoes, I can't even hide it. Tryna stay away from that toxic shit, but I can't deny it. It's snowing in Skyhaven in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyhaven. It's snowing in Skyhaven in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyhaven. It's snowing in Skyhaven in this rain, and I'm in the snow in Skyhaven.
Okay, that was Snow Skyami. Yeah, another very boring one in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, not much to say about it. Some alright lines. There's some funny stuff, some cool stuff. Or not cool, but like okay, I should say cool, because it's not, you should not be like Future. But if you're gonna be a Future and rap like this, at least make the lines interesting, right? So, you know, some interesting lines in there for the character of Future, I guess. Sorry, I don't want to encourage the kids, you know, to live the lifestyle that Future proclaims. Although, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard the talks, right, where, like, people say that he's not actually really about that. Like, I know there was, like, that Nicki Minaj interview where she was like, oh, he doesn't even do drugs at all, and he's just, like, capping. Which, I mean, you know, I don't really care, all things considered, if it's real or fake. I mean, I guess some of the stuff he raps about, I'd rather it be fake. But this is, you know, this is a whole ass tangent that does not matter. I'm going off board again. Getting into track 11 now, the single, or sorry, track 10. No, we still have to do Build a Bitch. Shout out, what's her name? Who made the song? Bella Porch. Oh, okay. Interesting production here.
She roll up when I wanna burn it down. She aggressive, but she do it with some fashion. Keep the lids locked when I'm out of town. She's sophisticated.
Oh, so this is a 41, by the way. On
she never need it unless she horny. In the morning I'm in the mouth, right when she yawn. She wanna start my move.
In the morning I'm in her mouth right when she yawning. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's so... I don't like that line. That makes me uncomfortable. That makes me very uncomfortable.
So I'm recording. Don't like to get out the house. Look like she bored. If I had to build a bitch, how I build that bitch. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. Yeah. Whole lot of self-esteem, yeah. Whole lot of potential. Whole lot of confidence in a Rose Store president.
Oh, dude, this is like some Drake shit, man. Like, this is like, there's a, I'll try to get into this, right? I think people always like, or at least me, I've had to like think about this a lot with my enjoyment of Future's music versus like his character. And it's a similar thing with like even The Weeknd, right? Where like, I don't know either of these two as people, right? So I don't feel fair judging them on what they say purely in their music, because for all I know, they could both be playing characters, right? I will say it does seem like The Weeknd specifically is a lot more playing a character, and I do think Future is also playing a character to an extent, where it's like, to a different type of character, even though they kind of rap about similar stuff, or rap and sing about similar stuff. But when I say that this sounds like some Drake shit, like, Drake does that too, but when Drake raps about it, like, it's also just the stuff that surrounds Drake and the stuff that we do know about Drake as a person that makes it feel like this is actually what he believes in, not that it's like a character. And this kind of shit, like where he's talking about like a whole lot of potential and like she's giving me head already when she's yawning, like, I don't know, dude. It really feels like very, it's like, it's very toxic, but in like a more creepy, like loser way, you know? And not to say that being toxic in a non-loser way is good or acceptable, but it's, I'll give you this. It's a hell of a lot more captivating in a rap song if you just kind of own the toxicity and be like how Future usually does. Maybe I'm just like kind of yapping about bullshit here, but I feel like, does that make sense? I don't know. This just comes off as very like weird to me. I can see why it's low rated. I do like how it sounds though. The melody's good.
If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. She had to make a choice, I know I'm real as it get. Whole lot fake cash, she take short down. Whole lot of make me love, world go around. Whole lot of etiquette, she earned her crown. Whole lot of baby hairs ain't going out of style. She ain't got no manners, come through with no panic.
Yeah, okay, I think he already said that line, but...
Swallow on me like she ain't a plan B. If I got to build a bitch, she understand me. If I had to build a bitch, she understanding me. If I had to build a bitch, she want a family. Make executive decision, I can build a bitch. I went plain Jane Richard for this fine little shit. If you gang, show me how you represent. Whole lot of self-esteem, yeah. Whole lot of potential. Whole lot of confidence in the roast.
All right, Chad, is it all right if we clock this one here? I just checked it out. It's just the chorus again and the pre-chorus, like, yeah. Sorry, but oh my god, yeah, that was definitely the worst one so far. I understand the red rating. Very creepy kind of concept there, talking about, you know, building a bitch. And, you know, with some interesting lines sprinkled through. That's kind of like the exact opposite of what I want to hear from Future. Melodically, it was pretty solid, and, like, production was alright, but even then, it got a little, like, whatever. It felt like it really overstood his runtime. But, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We got Radio now. I did enjoy the song decently. Radio, that is. So we'll give it a nice little listen here. Really good production on this one, too.
This not for the radio. Who this for? This not for the radio. This not for the radio. What it do? It's not for the radio. And she bad all the way down, spoiler all around. The biggest nigga in the town, even when I'm not in town. A lot of niggas want the spot when I don't even want the crown. Already legendary and never trying to talk about it. The baddest bitches in the world to get they soul to ski. Even when she needed pussy, never took control of me. I could be grieving by the devil, come with being a king. It's time to put bitches in their place when I'm out of their league. I know right now I'm on pace to get me a B. Try not to boast about it and embrace it and being low key. Niggas don't respect when you humble, just keeping it G. Hoes coming for inspiration is not what it's in. I done bought a few new timepieces, they didn't deserve it. Didn't mean to get outside my body, I was just out splurged. Gotta think about the results when they coming through lurk.
I'll say too, the performance on here, it feels like there's this like deep kind of like melancholy behind it. It almost reminds me of like something like Crazy But True. We're just, he's again, it's a lot of the subtle things with Future, I feel like. I this whole fucking reaction, I feel like I'm like the guy that's like, to be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Future. Like, but actually, like, it's more the subtleties, like the more downtrodden vocal style. I feel like this is a point where he's still rapping about a lot of the same stuff, but like this is like he's kind of coming at it with an attitude of like, damn, this shit's crazy, but you know, like, it's crazy, but it's true. Like, it just reminds me of Crazy But True. Like that, the energy that song has.
Seem like everyone having motives that come with a purpose. Bitch was bad, knew what I was doing, I did it on purpose. I ain't even thinking the same when I was just flowing on purpose. I can say the strain and know how in the streets are thorough. I can't even move the same no more, it'll hurt us. She a baddie, so keep me motivated, keep her around. I can't lose my temper, my members need me now. Been people to move, been people and they copy in style. I've been making hella sacrifices this whole while. Bitch come through, catch a nigga vulnerable at the right time. I put you down on some real shit without even trying. Put you down on some real shit without even trying. Put you down on that real without even trying. However I feel about it, it's just how I feel about it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too much gotta do no explaining. What's
This
going
little, like,
on?
spoken word bridge, too.
You know I'm going on, you know what I mean? Hey, who this for? This not for the radio.
What reminds me about it?
It's
About
not for
Lil
the
Nas X?
radio.
I don't hear
It's not
Lil
for
Nas
the
X in here
radio.
myself, but I'm curious what the
It's not for the radio. This not for the radio. This not for the radio. Say, this not for the radio. This not for the radio.
Pretty funny too that a song called Radio is called that because he's saying it's not for the radio. A little bit of irony there.
This not for the radio. This not for the radio. This not for the radio. This not for the radio.
Yeah, pretty solid single there. Definitely one of the better tracks on this album, I think. Kind of grew on me on the second listen, honestly. Like, I felt like a lot of the melodic stuff that he was doing was pretty interesting. Even though, you know, that little clap section was kind of whack, but good production too. Now, track number 12, officially crossing the halfway point here. We have the song 2018 sitting at, well, actually, we'll pull it up again because this one's special. 18 on Album of the Year. 18! I'm very scared, but let's see what we're in for here. Also, I think the longest track on here, yeah, 3:43. Maybe it's just really boring. Is it just gonna be really boring? Is that why it is? I feel, is it just gonna be a drum beat really boring? I hope it's not, because I want it to be funny bad. Yes! 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 I fucking called it! I called it! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. That made my day. I was so sad at first because I just heard the beat and I thought it was like, oh, it was just gonna be like him mumbling, doing nothing. And then we get the oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. We're in for it now. Ladies, gentlemen, or otherwise, we are in for it now, baby. I'm so excited. I'm literally time-stamping this whole reaction because this is gonna be a clip. Say hi to YouTube chat. This is going in the clip. Clip it. Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
You acting good, get a brand new Mercedes. Beating on the pot, smashing on your old lady. And she going both ways, so she going crazy. Hitting in the car, you bitch try to rape me. Drop the low.
What? I don't even want to repeat that one. What does he even mean by that?
Think she trying to snitch on me. Put her in rotation, gave her to my little homie. And she went to Paris on the train. Some side she got the Spain. I find my main bitch in
Some saying she got his spin. I really wish we got to see like behind the scenes footage of him doing this in the studio. Come on, that would be generational. Future, release it. Release the behind the scenes in the studio.
I just put them rollers on the baddies. Motherfucker law. I'm a superstar. Motherfucker.
Oh my god, it's literally the same. It's the same cadence.
Say I should stop codeine coming out my cock.
What the fuck? Codeine coming out? Don't say that. Don't say that shit. Like, I get it. I'm peeing codeine because I sip so much lean. I'm pissing codeine. That's fine. Don't say codeine coming out my cock. That's the worst way to phrase that.
You on the block, going crazy on the ops. Orange juice and kush on the weeds on my block. Swerving crack rock in a quarter-lit box.
This song's 4 minutes, by the way. We're a minute in. Is this the whole thing? Is this the whole thing? Someone versus, yeah, can we get, who was that said that? Please come back. Pink diamonds, ooh. Bro, he sounds like Pops. He sounds like Pops Mallard.
Like the damn size of a school. Gary little puppy, he a cutter.
Okay, we're at the falsetto.
I'm a slutter.
This is in a much better inflection now.
She a mixed breed, I'm a fucker.
She a mixed breed. Come on, bro.
In the bath, no bubbles.
Like, these are human beings that you're talking about. Not to be that guy, but like, oh my god.
Hit her with a Louisville slugger. Hermes hanging out my back pocket. Medallion's got a nigga mad cocky. Rose gold paddock on the last hottie.
Alright, I will say, here is not too bad. I feel like, honestly, this beat, I know it's literally just drums, but like, I think Future has a good enough vocal, for the most part. He has good enough vocals where he can carry it. I think here it's actually pretty decent. That first part, though, is abysmal. Holy. I really hope we go back to falsetto, though, because I'm never listening to this boring part again. When you went OT, I got your girl and ran in it. Hit her in the booth, so I had to stand in it. Got the goons in the penthouse, standing in it. Got a Draco, and it got a cool on it. I get trigger tray to put. Yeah, I know, it's literally just drums and 808, but like, you know, non-stop, a song like that, I feel like Non-Stop works. This I feel like here.
I just photo with my jeans on.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Played with the women rings on. Took a break, she got.
Oh, I don't like that. Played with it with my rings on. Oh, bro, those rings probably get dirty as hell, dude. You're gonna get. Don't give anyone any infections, Future, please.
Gang on, woo. High tech got the gang on, woo. Count it up, catch gangrene, woo. All foreigns on the first screen, woo. I don't wanna drive it, it ain't a cool. I've been freestyling, ain't nothing to do. I got juice, baby, and I got the proof.
This has to be a freestyle, right?
Truth, so I had to chunk the dude. Orange cushion, it look like fruit. I got ecstasy if you need a boost. I got currency and my diamonds blue. On the SKs, bought them for the troops. See my dashboard, babe, I European. Nasty bitch try.
Dude, the way his voice just deflated and broke when he said European. Europe. I can't even do that. How did he? This is why he's the GOAT.
On the SKs, bought them for the troops.
Ready?
See my dashboard, babe, I European. Nasty bitch tried to suck me while I was peeing. I let her eat it up cause I was on the heat.
No, and then the next line, nasty bitch tried to suck me up while I was peeing. How did he do that? How did he do that? This is the most insane shit I've ever heard. What the fuck?
I gave a check to your hoe, no pen. Had to flex on the hoe, she a 10. Put baguettes on your hoe, that's
why was this the one that got extended out to 4 minutes too? Like, come on.
All the Mars for my bitch, that's a trend. Put her on the leash, no. Bitch got weave on my living room floor. Marble on the counter, marble on the toe. Took her out the hood, she got her Uber home.
Okay, it's over. It's over. Why was that called 28? Oh, was it because... Oh, it's probably because King's Dead came out in 2018, right? And he's like, oh, I'm doing a 2018 thing. All right, well, guys, this is actually going to be pretty fun here. This, I think, has not happened. This has not happened for any songs. Or actually, no, that's not true. That's not true, actually. But this is only the second time this is happening. We are adding a song to the potential worst songs of the year list that I'm working on. Future with 2018. Currently, actually, if you're curious, currently the list, I usually care way more about the best songs, so I have like 60-something songs for best songs, but the current worst songs of the year list for me is Drake, Amazing Shape, featuring Popgun, off of Maid of Honor, Future, 2018, and then the GOAT, Deji, aka Comedy Shorts Gamer, with King, featuring Lady Guichong. I'm so sorry. She actually had a hard ass verse on it too. I apologize, but yeah, go listen to that song if anyone after the stream if you guys are curious. I don't even know what to say about that. I feel like my reaction really got everything out. That is it safe to say that might be like the worst Future song ever? Maybe potentially. Like it's for sure up there. Like even something like Plutoski, I think is kind of fun. I mean, and this was fun too, but God, it was also awful. Like holy, God, that is gonna make a great ass clip though. Honestly, thank you Hendrix, thank you Pluto for that one. That was pretty goated. This had to be the one that was rated so low, right? I must have misread it. Anyways, track number 13, Money Over Everything. What a contrast, by the way. Like, oh my, like these two into each other must be so insane. Also, I just caught this. DJ Spins, we're still talking about the last track. That's how I'm not over it. But DJ Spins was the producer of the last track, which actually makes sense. He had a lot of work with Metro on that mixtape with like the 2000 sound, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and he's saying, yeah, King's Dead came out 2018. Yeah, so that makes sense.
Got no wallet, I stay in the bank. Yeah, shorty got heat. Yeah, staking like a knee freak. Yeah, straight shit freak. Yeah, put it in the cheat. Yeah, drain on drain. Yeah, hit him with the gas tank. Yeah, money no real thing. Yeah, money no real.
2018 versus Meet Your Padre versus Grippy versus Husband versus Peanuts to an Elephant. Yeah. The washed off 2018 son or Meet Your Padre daughter. Grippy's son or Peanuts to an Elephant daughter.
Who found some more proud of role
Don't
model?
switch those around.
Put
I'm
in
not.
jump out
Yeah,
of photo,
I
I'm
just-
cooking and jumping that base out of coke house. Fishing the pigeons with no problem. Out on additional stars in the Carolina. Whipping the brick, I did numbers in Carolina. Can't tell me shit, I did numbers in Carolina. I
Back
got the
to
nigga
back.
started rap like a bandana. Too legit to quit, I gotta keep my hammer. 5%.
Just wait, Causey. Once this album ends, we're running Hello Me, Meet the Real Me. Then you're gonna see a crazy back-to-back transition.
And the tin with a banana. Galaxy little, yeah, boosting my stamina. Bitch came from Panama, eat like an animal. Check the parameters, don't do the minimum. Working the pirates, I work the mechanical. Pippin' ain't dead, nigga scared, I'ma handle her. Rockin' chinchillas, I kill it on camera. Yeah, shorty got heat. Yeah, stay
I like
like
this one a lot,
meat
actually.
Yeah, straight shit, freak. Yeah, put
Yeah,
it
it's
in
one of the higher rated ones, too,
Yeah,
so.
drain on drain. Yeah, hit
Good
him with the
energy.
gas tank. Yeah, money no real thing. Yeah, money no real thing. Money no real thing. Rockin' on the plane thing. Picking on the pink ring. Everything the same. Jumping out the
Yeah,
airplane.
good flow
Jumping in the
here, too.
spaceship. Bitch by ratio. Swerving through the lane.
We
Cop
needed
a new
a song
rain and
like
I
this
cop a
after
new chain in this
keep
Bentley.
the
Mercedes
energy
and
up.
hog in the lane. Make what you work when you get what you got. When you work how you work when you got all this game. Work with a quarter, one net to explain. I don't want over quarter, ain't net to explain. Flicking that water, ain't net to explain. I'm fulfilling your order, ain't net to explain. Doing
like
my
an
numbers,
NL,
I'm
yeah,
going
it
jack and
sounds
chain.
like you said
Shout out to
NL.
matters, it's not such a thing. Grind up for M's that I got from the pain. Ain't got no wallet, I stay in the bank. Yeah, straight
How out of
heat.
sync is the Millie Rock,
Yeah,
by the way?
stay
I'm
like
like
me
sync
freak.
right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
straight shit, freak. Yeah, put it in Chi-Chi. Yeah, drain on drain. Yeah, hit him with the gas tank. Yeah, money no real thing. Yeah, money no real thing.
All right, yeah. Nice little pick me up there. We absolutely needed that track, right? He had to know what he was doing there. Yeah, good energy, some good flows in there as well too. I feel like Future's flows haven't been all nothing to like ride home about for the most part, but here it was actually he hit a pretty nice clean flow in the second verse and good melodies too. I don't know how to feel about just the chorus just being like freak, neat, heat, drink. Like it's kind of basic, but money over everything, money over like it was clean. It was clean. Good clean song there. European. Did he mention Drain Gang? Wait, did I miss it? Wait, hold up. No, you're fucking with me. Did he mention Blade Echo 2K, Tyboy, Digital? No way. Am I missing anyone? Who else is in Drain Gang? I'm not a drainer myself, but I've heard some of their projects. But okay, sorry. Off the Hinge, track number 14. Wheezy and Southside. Good producers here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, nigga, know what's up, nigga. Yeah, nigga, don't give a fuck, nigga.
He did say Drain Gang. I just
Beat
did
the
a
road
control
that
F,
makes
I didn't
her
see
happy.
it.
Beat the road and take some free bad nigga. Made it happen. We got spots in Asia. Got the lyric carries on me. Come to different flavor. Beat the road and makes her happen. We just work the data. Beat the dope up, step your hoe up, all these hoes, yeah. I got 5 eyes in my bedroom, let me have my way. I got a few spots too next to you.
Also, that was just the core. We got a little bit of Ken Carson in here where the verse just transitioned to the chorus and there was no reason. That last line was the verse of the chorus.
Children around the way, I done bought too many cars, I need more space.
Sorry to pause it so quick again, but I'm also noticing Future really, I feel like as of late, he really likes this style where he'll rap a line and then he'll just have an ad-lib where it'll like add on to the line. So I got a few spots, two next to each other on the way, twin teach ya. I bought cars, so I need more space, need more. I mean, a lot of rappers do that, but like Future specifically, like he really likes doing like just the ad-lib at the end kind of thing, you know?
You know, just going in the bowl, you ready to get you a hat. I bring out a rose, a whole lot of rose. I bring out a note when you ask. I slept in the cold, I managed the load. I really came up for nothing. I go, they can hold this money for sure, we got them possessed. I'm driving the low, she come and go and never get a text. I'm full of dope, wanna know I'm on Miley, I'm on X.
Oh, okay, well that one didn't. Fuck it. It ruined it.
Top of the earth, the top of the hood.
That's like James Blake almost.
I'm getting at that money and roll up some chronic. I gotta
we
get
got more of that.
I'm going right in, just
Why are we going right back to
looking suspicious. I whip it and blend, I know how to get it, I know how to do it again. My gloves and ski masks on whenever I play with the fin. Working off your trap phone, got a dope beating off the hinge. 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 I got 5 eyes in my bedroom, let me have my way. I got a few spots too next to each other around the way. I done bought too many cars, I need more space. Planning your nose, you're going in the bowl, you're ready to get you a hat. I bring out a rose, I'm one of the rose, I bring out a no when you ask.
Nobody cares about your opinion. You don't get hip hop. Stick to your genre. I'm curious what you think my most listened to genre is. If it's not, I mean, it is hip hop. But I'm curious what your please stay, Philip Washington 2352. That was really funny comment.
In the cold, I manage a load, I really came up for nothing. I go digging hold this money for sure, we got them possessed. I'm driving the low, she come and go and never get a text. I'm full of dope, when I know I'm on Miley, I'm on X. Latifah over East, he got a spot.
I didn't even say anything bad about the song. What was he talking about? I really hope he comes back, man. He said bye now, but god damn it.
This bitch get hotter than a bonfire. Still that white girl at my granny house. Replace the coat with all that puppy chow. Get fresh than a nigga serving washing powder.
I'll get my final thoughts when it wraps here, but okay. Off the Hinge, that one was interesting because like it had a lot of little moments that I feel like elevated it, but I also think like Future just didn't do enough to keep the track interesting. Felt like a very whatever vocal performance in my opinion. Ugh. But I mean you can tell, right? But yeah, there was some interesting stuff in there like that. Those like ghostly like vocals in there, and the beat was really good. This was one of the stronger beats on the record for sure. Just felt like he didn't really do it justice. I also we're about to get to track number 16 here. If I can, I want to run real quick to I Never Liked You, his last album, just to like kind of compare, because I'm thinking about it now. This album's also, or actually that's the deluxe, excuse me. The deluxe is 22, which actually kind of fits, but like, okay, compare some of the highlights there. Do we have a single track so far that compares to like 7:12 p.m. the energy on that track? Puffin' on Zooties, one of Future's best, like actual, like best ever, like vibe, like more low key tracks. Even something like Gold Stacks, that's a banger. Wait for You, there's not a single R&B track on here that has the level of just sauce that Wait for You does. I don't care what anyone says, that song's incredible. Chickens, that's an absolute fucking banger. I just really love this album. Even Massaging Me, like I feel like none of these songs, the bangers don't have as much energy as the bangers on his last album, and the crooning like low key tracks, we haven't gotten many of them for a while now, but even those few ones, while they were good, they just don't compare, I feel like. Holy Ghost, We Just Want to Get High, like, these songs have insane energy to them, but, like, oh, man, like, I don't know, it feels like a weird, awkward middle ground where, like, it's just very tepid, you know? It's in, like, this tepid gray area between, like, R&B and hip-hop and trap, I guess. We'll see, though. Maybe we'll get some more crooning ones. Given that they're lower rated, I have a feeling that these final tracks are going to be more R&B twinge, so I might like them even more. If I could. Track number 15.
You are crazy.
You are crazy? I'm trying to think. The you guys know, actually, sorry, okay, hold up. Reset. Do you, like, you know, in your mind where, like, a iconic producer tag, when you hear the tag in another song, you just start hearing the song that you can think about it? DUI Crazy's tag, I always think of Ecstasy by Young Thug, where it's like, you are crazy. Ecstasy. Like, that song's crazy.
ain't told you I love you in a minute, though I ain't doing you wrong. Flash it in a motherfucker, all these carrots on. Flash it in a motherfucker. Ain't crashed out in a minute, I've been in my zone. I get lit up like a stadium, all these carrots on me. I've been thinking about the principles and not the normal. Rolling doty through the difficulties and for the nonsense. Who was trying to follow my steps, but he need to finish school. Told my sons to be better than me, I told them the truth.
Okay.
Been doing numbers, making sacrifices, paying dues. I'm going so hard, sometimes I be feeling misused. Too many flogging in these streets, already peaked the move. My ex wanna pull up on me to
And the
bed, I told her
production's
push
getting
through.
pretty nice.
Say she ain't left in a minute, blew that cash in a minute. She been staying with this nigga, don't even matter what he did, that's they biz. I'm just here being real, guess it is.
I'll say I didn't say it at first, but I felt like it started off really slow in the beginning, but I think it's picked up a decent bit well now. So I'm liking this one.
It's what it is. I go live out the country, come and pilot with your friend. I can't knock a player to win. Let's get lost inside the wind. We forever locking in. If I can rule this universe, it wouldn't be sin. I free my dogs from out the feds, out the pen. Red medallions for the blood that was shed. Nigga trished out, drinking it like it's red. Nigga blitzed out and put that boy to bed. If I can rule the universe, rat shouldn't live. I used to dream past the hood, Beverly Hills. I love my girl, it's hard to tell her how I feel. I love my dog, it's hard to tell them how I feel.
Yeah, of course,
I
just
love
kind of
my
whatever.
family, it's hard to tell them how I feel. The love I got for cuz, can't nobody intervene. The love I got my brothers, real blood like my team. I grew up in the gutter, loyalty mean everything. I need you, blood.
Best album yet? This album?
I
We're listening to the same album? This is nowhere near Future's best album. Come on. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I would consider Future's best album. I mean, if we're including mixtapes, it's probably Monster. Monster is consistently very excellent. For surely the most consistent Future project. Also, it has Cody and Crazy on it, so like, you know. But album probably DS2, right? Or maybe The Wizard. The Wizard or like Evil. That could be like maybe a little bit of a sneaky pick there. Is The Wizard an album? I think it's an album, right? Or is it a mixtape? I'm pretty sure it's an album, right?
see through all the bullshit, my vision 3D. Let's shorty, I'ma be there for you.
I unfortunately think that these
I
are
know
the
I need to
A-sides
be married,
tracking.
can't commit it,
And then we
ain't
got,
me. Sometimes
like, Future Strike, another tangent. Future Strikes is the kind of guy that is, like, records, like, 30,000 songs in, like, a year or some shit. And just kind of, like, rattles them off.
need a vent to me, I don't have to agree. Just needed you to listen to me, that's all I need. Sometimes I need a talk without a price tag, it's free. Ain't cashed out in a minute, I'm trying to M to a B. Get caught up on the grind and ain't even got no time to grieve. I know my grandma's looking down, so I'm keeping it G. I be trying to find a word.
That's a very sweet line. Future's grandma apparently passed away last year. R.I.P. I hope that wasn't the same grandma that he was selling drugs to. Or was it? No. He said his auntie, right? He was serving his auntie drugs. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, R.I.P. Good line here. I know my grandma's looking down, so I'm keeping it G. This is what I want here. I mean, lyrically, or not melodically speaking, I feel like it's not as strong as it could be, but it's all right. And lyrically, I feel like it's doing a lot of good stuff. Like, there's some good lines in here.
So I can boost your energy.
Definitely the strongest
I
so
get the
far,
urge to
lyrically.
splurge, been working on my nerves. If it's one thing, wish I can rule the universe.
Then we have the track Alice.
If I can rule this universe, it wouldn't be sin. I free
Got
my
an
dogs
interesting
from out
name.
the
I'll give
feds,
it
out the pen. Red medallions for the blood that was shed.
Redmond.
Nigga trished out, drinking it like it's red.
I clicked space and it didn't fucking pause. Red medallions for the blood we shed. That's a pretty tough line too. I like that.
Nigga blitzed out and put that boy to bed. If I can rule the universe, rat shouldn't live. I used to dream past the hood, Beverly Hills. I love my girl, it's hard to tell her how I feel.
Like he's even saying, "I love my
Love my
girl."
girl,
Like
it's hard to
this,
tell her how
our sweet feminist king Future here.
I love my family, it's hard to tell her how I feel.
And our progressive king. I love my dogs too. You know, he's loving the homies. All right, nothing suspect about loving the homies. Okay, it's 2026, baby. You can love the homies as much as you want. You can even fuck the homies. It's 2026. You know. Sorry, that's from a Goblin video. I'm such a poser, man. I'm just stealing jokes. Okay. Anyways, If I could, yeah, I like this one lyrically a lot. Strongest lyrically. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I said that many times. But yeah, I mean, he talks about it didn't get like too deep, but yeah, like there was stuff in here to sink your teeth into. Excuse me. Like I know my grandma's looking down. The line about his grandma, talking about his relationship with women, talking about a little bit like I grew up in the gutter. Loyalty mean everything. I need you, but I don't need you yet. If it's about some greed, I know I need to be married. Can't commit. It ain't easy. Like there's stuff in here. There's stuff in here that's enjoyable. I like this perspective from Future. It feels like this is the kind of perspective he should be rapping about a little bit more at the ripe old age that he's at. But maybe we'll get some more tracks of this kind of like theming with the final few. Getting to track number 16 now. Big Moment. Hoping this is a big moment on this album. Oh, okay. Nice piano here. I will say production has been consistently pretty strong. Some beats were a little generic, but like it's been pretty solid so far, I think. Maybe I'm glazing, but said Hendrix. This is gonna be a Hendrix song, right?
Real me. You know what I'm saying? They went thinking I make it past inspection. Some of my loved ones that see me feel neglected. When I had drugs on me, some didn't even mess with. Balance pain out, I gotta rip my section. It ain't the same since the fame.
Okay, so, oh yeah, Future, absolutely. I will say this, 100% Future is a great rapper and great singer. He's not a technically great singer, but if singing is about making the listener feel the emotion, he can do that and then some. Something about like his warbly kind of like auto-tune croony, like almost voice cracky thing. It's so appealing to me. I don't know how he does it, but I think he just has a really cool voice. So anything he says sounds nice. But I will say about this one, again, we're getting that lyrical content off the bat, which I like. Melody's really strong. The drums are too much. It's too much. The drums need to be a little softer. The drums I feel like ruined the kind of softer energy that this track was going for at first.
I'm grinding daily.
Like
They
they're
thought I
so
would be restless.
strong, man. It's not like they're too loud necessarily, but like they're
Top
just
of
so
another
strong.
30, balance out the pain. Came from out the ghetto, rocking a million. Take one day at a time, it's a big moment. I can't believe the days I ain't see this. Take it back to the hood, think I need this. Can't abandon my family, the world's so crazy. Worried about my sanity, the rumors outrageous. I'ma charge a franchise just for the occasion. Building up a dynasty, this feeling so amazing.
2018
Go through
just
translations, foreign relations.
Unironically, though.
Conquered everything we say we conquered, no debate. Bitch made me a monster in this shit, I'm going brazen. Look what you done done to me, cop mansions out of state. I ain't even tripping off the beat, I'm on pace. They ain't even see what I see, now they too late. Trying to see the real in these people, but I can't. They one thing I make it out the block, these niggas fake. They wish they was in my shoes, got these niggas hate. Feel like I ain't got nothing to prove, everything paid. I done forget about you, I'm trying to be great. It's a big moment. Watch the close one I love turn they back on me. Nigga trying to take advantage of my passion. Went from rags to these bitches, they ain't catch up. I accept it for what it is, nothing less. Kept it real, whatever I did, never flexed on you. Crazy to say I took it farther than you expected. I had my back against the wall and I made the best of it. You turned your back, now you'll never get next to me. Grew up listening to Slim, nigga, we cut though. Stomping in these Tims like a narco. Everybody around here wanna be Chapo. Just a product of the diagram.
Yeah, just feels like the drums are like burying the melody here. I don't know. This one is like a bit of a weird mix for me.
Drink out the bottle, we was thinking this is cheat code. I get better endurance when I'm off at people lingo. Trying to be pure when you know these hoes evil. Trying to be there for family, if you real, they ain't believe it. Feel like world abandoned me, but that's what made a man of me. Went from making palaces on the floor to living immaculate. I was right there close, shit was ending up in tragedy. Never gave up on myself, even if it was a fantasy. Members who was close was the first to turn they back on me. Never took it to the heart, I just peeped the energy. Bitches don't even get to me these days to disobedient. I just wanted to take out the stress, all these demons. I wanted to take out the stress in these demons in me. I want her to take out the stress in these demons in me.
Good outro though.
It's a big moment. It's a big moment.
right, well, big moment unfortunately did not feel as big of a moment as it should have been given the title. Lyrically speaking, again, we got some good stuff in here, but I think on this one versus If I Could, this one did not carry the sound did not carry it enough to where the lyrics, the lyrics did not carry it enough for the song, you know, to be an enjoyable experience overall. You know, it just felt like the drums were really overpowering and felt like kind of meandering in a lot of moments. Even vocally speaking, I felt like Future, he started off with a really nice inflection, but then kind of got to like this deeper voice thing, and it was just kind of boring. Yeah, could probably skip for me, all things considered. Track number 17, Cast a Spell. Could this be a reference to the Wizard? Potentially, yeah, potentially Wizard. Dre Moon production. Who has he? Oh, he worked on Heartless. Oh, he's worked with Future a lot before. Incredible, Solo. Shout out Solo. I mean, this could be a really great beat.
Life gets crazy when you get everything you thought you need. Go through phases. No, I need you. No, I need you. Must be better.
This one has a 46, by the way.
Don't I'm kidding.
Those drums are so clean, though. Like, this is a perfect contrast to the previous track. Here, the drums perfectly fit the production or the beat. The melody of the beat, I should say. I feel like I'm so frazzled today with how I'm describing these songs here, but you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't overpower it. They're still strong and they're still there, but they don't overpower the melody here, and they keep like a nice kind of slower pace. And the snare, yeah. Shout out the snare.
Wake up early morning.
It's a really nice snare.
I seen love, but I seen hate in different patterns. Don't you think with me, you know my brain's scared.
Vocally though, I don't know.
State to state with me, you know I'm getting wetter. Oh no, where we go, we pop our shadow. I got chicks on me, girl, get your things together.
Oh man, I hate to say it, but I feel like Future is definitely wasting this production with this falsetto shit, man. Like, just sing normally.
Do a little whip it, cause I know it'll make you clever. Put your body on my skin, soft like fire on my skin. Solitary cold teeth, you're talking special. No more Roxys, I got oxys in the capsule. Come make love to me, you know I'm from the ghetto. Strip like Magic City, boy, Esco is a legend.
Actually, I'm surprised here a little bit. This is the first Magic City reference, I think. I thought we would have gotten more, you know?
Silky sheets got niggas sliding off the cover. Talking shit, my voice goes fast, be watching brother.
Oh, so he's self-aware about it. He's a talking chipmunk voice. Go spat. Also can't say that. Go, be about your brothers. Yeah, so, like, why are we doing the chipmunk voice, though? Like, he said it, but why are we doing it?
I need loyalty, cause you know I'm a rapper.
That's a funny line, though. You know I'm a rapper.
Practice what you preach to me, my heart been shattered. You fuck goofies in the past, you were a crasher. We like twins, so like twin temporary. You get higher than a mountain, we together. I put 2 feet on the gas, I'm in the pedal. Lock you down, I go Bulgari, snake shackle.
Please, let's go kind of a lower register. I will say the falsetto got more bearable as it went on, I felt like.
Be nostrils if I want. Petty froze if I want. Get in my mode tonight, I'm going.
God, the production is so good though, man.
Strapped with a pole, I'm on point. I'm throwing rose gold on. I wear the bag on a bitch head. Have a bitch smashing in her head. I'm really having it, I see it. I'm really having it. Got a ring, cause a house, it costs $1 million, something. On we gon' show, we moving fast with the chopper.
Alvin, Simon, Fedor, Future.
T-shirt, Prada. I'll tell you how I'm coming before I come, no problem. Bugatti or boat, yeah. Cash out, ain't got no, yeah.
People talking about the 5th Beatle. Oh, the 5th Beatle this, 5th Beatle that. Where's the 4th chipmunk?
Oh yeah, panic fool. Oh yeah, get my
I guess the 7th, because there are the Chipettes, right?
I need you, don't you
Or isn't Dave the 4th chipmunk, right?
Because
he's like their manager.
I seen love, but I seen hate in different patterns. Don't you think with me, you know my brain's scattered. Come and mate with me, you know I
Mate
do
with
it
me,
better.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Thoughts on the new drug? Not listen, dude. Guys, I go to bed at like, well, I did go to bed at 1 a.m. today. I usually go to bed on like Friday, so I listen to the stuff after I stream. It just came out, no? I know it's short, but yeah, I gotta listen to the new Slayer, new Drug Bug, and Kalila. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce her name, but she dropped the new record today, New Avatar. It's getting really good reviews, and I love the single, so really excited about that one. Honestly, might do that one for a Monday stream. No guarantees, but that could be interesting, I think. Or was it? Oh, I'm sorry. Was it? I thought I just saw it on Album of the Year. That's why I thought it just dropped. But if it came out last week, then nah. Or wait, is it a new tick? Oh yeah, July 5th. Yeah. No, Grapefruit Technique, right? I just looked it up. Yeah. Okay. You know what? So I have no excuse because it did just come. It had some time. Well, I will listen to it today probably. I've got a long car ride, so I've got some time. Anyways, yeah, Cast a Spell. That track was kind of. I mean, like, it had a really nice beat, but I hate to say it, Future vocally like just didn't do it justice. I felt like his falsetto was really a miss here. And even his, like, when he transitioned from the falsetto to the more, like, lower stuff, he was just very, like, dead, it felt like. Not a lot of, like, good melodies in there. But, man, production was really nice. Track number 18, Kick. Final 5 now. Really starting to feel the length of this one. Interesting production here.
My pitch kid, yeah, my pitch kid, I was rushing, real water diamond, they were us. That's the order models pulling up. Presidential time, it ain't luck. Teflon done, can't be touched. All this money young, count it up. Flip the ton of it, ain't enough. Took it out the bottom of the mud. Drinking out the bottle, getting more. Shooting stars, pulling up in rows. Barbarana slipping through the door. Heavy motion, drinking ain't slow. Cut a blank check till it broke.
Yeah, that
real
piano
ones
really
only
nice.
train to
Like
go.
soft,
You the
like
one you
low,
front the hood,
lower
though.
piano.
Never judge a
It adds
nigga
a lot
when
of
you close.
texture. But when it's gone, this beat sounds a little goofy to me, I'm not gonna lie. Dare I say it's a little rickety-rackety? Or clickety-clackety, maybe? It's a little bit better. Those short ones, too.
Totally coulda gonna run you 50 rats. So he gon' drop on the bag on you pussy niggas tryna flex. Front line standing in the trap, clutching on this motherfucking heat. I just ran my routes, nigga. I'm a street MVP. Birdman's bad, totally coulda gonna run you 50 rats. So he gon' drop on the bag on you pussy niggas tryna flex. Front line standing in the trap, clutching on this motherfucking heat. I just ran my routes.
I don't know, this like softer delivery though, I feel like this is the kind of song that needs more energy than this. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Nigga, I'm a street MVP.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
That was alright. Definitely a pick-me-up, for sure. I think the production again was really interesting, but again, we're 2 for 2 where Future just doesn't do it for me vocally. And not that that's, like, never happened before. Like, you know, for sure he has some vocals that I'm like, what are you doing? But, like, he's someone who I feel like he really has to try to make his vocals sound uninteresting. Because he just has such a naturally interesting tone to his voice. But when he, like, buries it with this really, like, muddy, whispery kind of flow and, like, delivery style, I feel like he's phoning it in almost. Or, like, he's wasting his most, like, his best asset, you know? Anyways, track 19. We'll kind of like speed through these last ones, I think, because I have a feeling we're not going to get a lot of a huge pick-me-up here. Hollywood. This is another one I've heard talks about in chat here about it being bad or good. I really don't know. It's got a 49 though on the year, so we'll see. Gonna get any? Where the fuck is the bass? There's no bass. It's like so top heavy. What the fuck? What? Like to the outro here. That one was weird. That one was very weird. Yeah, it felt like kind of half-baked in a lot of moments, but I feel like there was definitely some potential there. Like that, the production was it was a switch up for sure. I feel like add some bass in there, maybe have Future do like an actual verse where he's kind of going off and a proper chorus instead of just I'm bougie, I'm groovy. Like, you know, this felt very like we just made it in 30 minutes, but the idea is good, but like it needs more time in the oven, and it just didn't get that for some reason. No, we had to have 22 tracks, it seems. Track number 20, Feeling I Give.
Play this one. Play this one. Play this. Play this record as frequently as
Producer tag there. Oh, okay, there's the bass. Okay. I'm trying to feel out like if I like this vocal style because it's still very like soft, whispery, but I feel like the melody here is a lot stronger here. Also, that bass coming was really sexy. Kind of reminds me of Puffin' on Zooties almost, just with that like little vocal in there too. Oh, the whistle's back. Sound like okay. I would not go that far.
play this.
Play this one too in there. There's a lot of cool elements. I'm liking it. This one is a 43, by the way. Oh, Chris Brown, I think that was in the background. Boo. I really like that.
Play this one. Play this one.
Okay, yeah, that was a nice one. I'm gonna give it a like. Yeah, I feel like this did enough interesting stuff in the production where it carried. Future's delivery, I think it grew with me the longer it went on. It felt like while he still was doing the falsetto and like kind of softish stuff, it felt like it fit the production a lot more on here. And the way he kind of weaved in and out of like the beat here, when the beat kind of got more focused in like the pre-chorus and post-chorus, or not the post-chorus, excuse me, just there's no pre-chorus, but it was cool. Chris Brown background vocals, I mean, he is a good vocalist, but I'm always kind of not going to like when Chris Brown is featured on a song because it's Chris Brown. But, you know, still, taking that aspect out of it, I think this one was pretty good. Track number 21 now. Alice. Apparently, I'm going to love this one. I'm seeing some hype in the chat here. So, let's see. I'm going to be very disappointed. If not.
She wanna go where she ain't been before.
This is the Pharrell one. Oh, yep. I remember I was hearing whispers of Pharrell production on this album. Okay. I mean, I love Pharrell's production, so let's see what we got here.
Alice in Wonderland slipped down that hole. She falling, she falling,
Ooh.
she falling down that hole. She party on that new shit. That girl losing her soul. In the Bugatti doing pickup. Either in my lap trying to get lip. House party, all the vibes come. Turn a mansion to a strip club. This is the Wonderland looking for Alice. Love being single, she ain't getting married. She loves, say she
Yo, okay, this one actually is gonna be sick. This one, you guys were not lying to me. I'm hyped. I'm getting seated in it. I will appreciate he did put like a nice little run to end the album here. Also, this one's a 52. That's a little crazy. Maybe it gets bad, but you know, we're only 30 seconds in. But yeah, I'm really liking this one. Future's doing. I mean, I can't think of many times he raps without even like any melody here, but he's actually just straight up like rapping on this one. And it's fun. It's clubby. It's punchy. It's got a good rhythm to it. Pharrell always knows how to cook with the percussion. And just, can you feel like the difference in energy between all these previous tracks where the beats are all kind of very samey and generic, even if they are good on their own? This one has such a different like energy to it, and it's a nice pick me up.
fuck, she ain't embarrassed. She a real one, dip down in carrots. I wanna do it to her. Yeah,
Okay.
She wanna do it to me. Come
Okay.
on, let's make a move. Come on. Lights, camera, action, she fall.
Did you, every single time I switched the angle in my head was me deciding if I liked that inflection or not. At first I was like, oh, that's kind of bad. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of works. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of bad. It like went from bad to good to bad to good.
She falling down that hole. She party
Hey,
on that
hey,
new shit.
hey,
That
hey,
girl
hey.
losing her soul.
We gotta get a nice drop here, right?
She wanna go where she ain't been before. Alice in Wonderland slipped down.
I like the doubling of the vocals too. That's interesting.
She falling down that hole. She party on that new shit. That girl losing her soul. Cash coming down like a windfall. Sweep it off the floor, money getting tall. Now she talk about in-laws. Bitch going back and forth like a paddle ball. Her nose is white, act like she seen a ghost. Spectrum and
Yeah, there's a good bass on this one, I feel like.
She got the clear view with Burgundy on her toes. She saying yes, it's a green light or go.
Yeah, we definitely got some nice, like it's that fat Pharrell 808 that he loves.
Come on, let's make a movie. Lights, camera, action. She falling down that hole. She party on that new shit. That girl losing her soul.
This one's really good. I'm glad we got this one before we ended it out. The chorus is already getting stuck in my head, or the pre-chorus, I should say.
She wanna go where she ain't been before. Alice in Wonderland slipped down that hole. She falling.
Is he talking about the K-hole?
She falling down that hole.
Probably the best song on the album. Yeah, I would say. We'll go on my favorites and least favorites when we finish it up, but yeah, that one was a lot of fun. It goes to show when you mix it up here, like you can get cool results. I would love to hear more Pharrell Future stuff now. I mean, obviously we haven't moved that dope, right? I mean, actually, I did find this out. Pharrell did not produce. Apparently, he did not produce Move That Dope at all, but he is on it. He definitely had some hand in it. There's no fucking way. The way that beat like drops in, it says Mike Will made it, but like Pharrell had to like be taking the reins behind the scenes. He was just like come on, like the way that beat sounds. Yeah, but yeah, this one was really best song on the album. I think probably. I mean, No Misery is up there. We'll go over my favorites later, like I said. But yeah, so far I think that's the best one on the album. I mean, we only got one track left to change that. It is pretty highly rated. It's 68. Eye to Eye, our closer. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're gonna get a nice like dramatic closer here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pluto. Talk to. I'm in the space.
That was one of the worst produced tags I've ever heard. Will
a fool!
Wait a minute, take me out of it. All right, whatever. This sounds cool though.
With the cake, we get in the top now. I ain't got a problem hopping in the Rari and making them walk now. I was gonna smash in the daytime and keep all the lights out.
Good energy.
See my ex
Keep
nigga
it up.
peek while I'm sleep, I'm keeping my ice out. I got a meal to top the door with the niggas who roll with me. You keeping it real with a nigga like me, you know you can roll with me. I had to fall back on these hoes, this shit became too crazy. I got
Sorry. I'll say off the bat too, B kind of reminds me of Claustrophobic off We Don't Trust You.
hoes claiming on the kid, I never met her one time. By the time it was lunchtime, I was already ducking one time. I put some
Wait. What the fuck? It's literally like the Claustrophobic beat. Just the horn. Did you just hear the horn come in? That sounds the exact same.
Will a fool!
Cubans and some Cardi gears on my wrist at one time. My dog just hit up, keep
It's
it
a good
100,
beat,
they about to
but
pay
what
for it. They wanna hit the top of your mama, but make sure I pay for it.
Sounds like
Niggas
a
ain't fucking
Fool
around with the
maybe?
bird, we move like the mafia. I had a kick, a few to the curb, just like the top of you. I wasn't playing around on the curb, I was moving to lobby you. Gotta be careful with lawyer you pay, the DA they swapping you. Niggas ain't shoot up, we came from nothing, I gave them a meal ticket. Told them you don't owe me, don't pay me back, let's keep it real.
Good. Fun line there too. I had to kick a few to the curve like Latavia. Destiny's Child. Latavia. Got kicked.
I hit them licks before I had rap, nigga they still with me. I can be overseas,
On the mic
all of my
versus
hood gon'
this?
kill for me.
Yeah,
All
maybe
the
see,
police know it,
C318
nigga, and all the feds
as,
know me.
production
I done
on
caught
here.
these niggas slipping, trying to be like me. Put on Gucci slipper, you ain't got that G like me. I'm on another level with the paper, they get it to talk now. I'm on another level with the paper, my head
Another
can't
really
talk
strong
now.
one. I'm really glad
I
we got
gave a
this
trip,
good
touch down the
closer.
test, gave
Closer
niggas
run.
lifestyles. On the reason you ain't bought stuff and bought your dope with you. On the reason you gotta put up, he's scared to bring his hoe with him. I got the gang straight out the gutter and we proper. Ain't tryna see this little bitty city in a helicopter. On my G6 flight, nigga treat me like a monster. Ain't no right or wrong when it comes down to my brother. We see an eye to eye on everything, we see an eye to eye. We took it up an extra line, then we went
Here's
way
like a good
up.
loop too, with starting with fucking interview to eye to eye. Let it fade out here. Okay, and that was Eye to Eye, another really strong one. I'm like, we got a hell of a 3-track run to close out this album, and honestly leaves me feeling more positive than I expected to be. Let's actually real quick. I want to reload. Let's see if it fell to a 49. No, still a 50. But okay, yeah, and tracks in. Oh my God, 2018 went down to a 17. No. But yeah, okay. So this album, I thought this was pretty damn good. I would give it. Ooh, I don't know, cause like I Never Liked You also has duds on it. I feel like it has tracks that like aren't as crazy. This feels to me like a longer, slightly worse I Never Liked You. Like the highs are slightly lower and the lows are slightly lower. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't reach the same highs, and it does have some genuine dog shit on it with 2018. But overall, as a Future album, I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of tracks we got out of it. Like, granted, Future I do like Future a lot as an artist, but he's not one of those artists where I'm expecting a generational masterpiece where every track I love. So for me, when I go into Future albums, I feel like as long as I get at least like half the tracks, or not even half, maybe, because that's kind of like, I feel like we got them. But like even like Future doing a Future album, then Halsey doing a Halsey album. But like, yeah, I would give this. I'm feeling in like the 6 range. I think a nice 6 for me. So yeah, I'd probably feeling like a 6-ish. We'll go to now favorites and least favorites. Favorite tracks. We're gonna go. Let me pull up my Spotify too to remember. We'll go fucking interview, or fuck interview, excuse me. That was a pretty strong intro. No Misery, probably the best of the R&B twinged songs. Maybe. We'll put Radio in there. I thought Radio was a pretty strong single. Not crazy. Maybe Money Over Everything. Maybe. I did like that one a lot as a banger. And then Alice and Eye to Eye. Those are gonna be my favorites. Least favorites, I mean, you know, 2018. That's kind of it. That was one of the worst Future songs I've ever heard, although it was really funny, so I'm happy we get a clip out of that. But yeah, we will that was Future, The Real Me. Pleasantly surprised. I actually liked it more than I thought I would. I think we can safely say my goat is not he's not washed, but he may be a little washed. He may be in the process of being washed. He might be washing, as they say. But anyways, I did promise this right before we close out here, before everyone leaves, please. Yes. Entire thing. Yeah, next week will also be Steve Lacy. I think I might do a double. Steve Lacy, Charlie XCX. That'll be, because both of those albums are kind of short. But, okay. Anyways. Sweating Bullets! We're not gonna listen to this whole shit because this song's terrible, but... I forgot how long this intro is. Man, this is so tough. Yeah! Woo! I love Megadeth. They're so hard.
Hello, me. Meet the real me. And my misfits way of life.
A dark black past is my most valued
I know, I'm looking at it
possession.
right now.
Hindsight is always 20/20, but looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy.
How does this have an 86? This is one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
Like, why does he have the shit? Also, it's not even appearing. Oh, oh my god, I actually genuinely never realized. I genuinely did not realize it's Megadeth. It's spelled D-E-T-H. What the fuck? Oh my god, it is. I never realized that. Holy shit. Yeah, you were not kidding. This song is at 80. It's the second highest rated song on this album. I've not listened to this whole album, but come on, bro.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
Like, that's one of the worst things I've ever heard in my life. That's it. We're not even gonna listen to the rest of it. But that's all I wanted to play. Anyways, I gotta go pack for my trip. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This was a fun one. I like the Future album quite a bit. Very excited for next week though. We're gonna be getting Steve Lacy and Charlie XCX in there. Two of my most anticipated records, or one of them. Charlie XCX I'm not that hyped for, if I'm being honest. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your days.